merchant friend who works with the Abbey told me about this one weird Class 4 island. Some exorcist went there, and when they came back, they were laid up in bed, having awful nightmares and saying strange things in their sleep.
What sort of things?
Stuff like the walls moving and attacking them. Fairies flying in front of them. All kinds of weird.
Couldn't those just be demons they saw there?
Hey, I ain't done. Towards the end, they were talking about not wanting to see people's backs, that they hated them.
They hated backs? What could that mean?
I don't know. That's what makes it so strange.
Maybe they saw the back of some demon on the island, and they don't want to be reminded.
Your guess is as good as mine. But if you do decide to go, you'd best watch your backs.
Class 4 zone. That's another Class 4 zone unlocked. Let me go down here, do this.
Hey, teacher. You managed to decipher what the ancient book had to say about Inominat's awakening, didn't you?
Right after we escaped from Titania, yes. I'm just sorry it wasn't of much use to you.
Oh, come on, Grim. I'd say it turned out all right.
That's not for you to decide.
You're not seriously blaming Grim for all that.
No, I'm not. But I'd still like to know anything more specific about Inominat.
Please, tell us what you've learned.
All right. What Inominat needs to fully awaken isn't a large quantity of malevolence, but rather the quality of it, in 8 types. Specifically, he needs despair, hatred, greed, conceit, lust, obsession, cowardice, and selfishness.
If each was assigned to a single Therian, then Velvet would be hatred and Kamawana greed, right?
Medusa would be conceit. Teresa is lust. And Orthrus, obsession?
And cowardice for Griffin. That leaves the Rhino Stagros with selfishness.
But Artorius was trying to steal despair from me. How does that fit in? 8 types of malevolence and only 7 Therians. It definitely doesn't add up. Whatever the case, it seems obtaining this 8th malevolence is the final obstacle before Inominat's full awakening.
I see. That would certainly explain Artorius' behavior. His plan was to foster profound hatred within Velvet, before plunging her into despair.
And he used her brother to do it.
If that's true, gathering all the Therians served a greater purpose. Right now, the Abbey has no means to collect despair.
But with Teresa dead, shouldn't a new Therian have taken her place?
Yeah, but after we killed her, the Abbey still went out of their way to try to capture me. That must mean they haven't been able to secure the new Therian. And even if they did, it wouldn't have despair.
That's a good point. Artorius spent 3 long years trying to foster the despair within you. If that is indeed the specific type of malevolence Inominat needs, it must not be something one can find overnight.
Right. We need to attack while there's still time. Indeed. Yet...
Is something troubling you?
Yes. It comes down to the very idea of quality where malevolence is concerned. When you talk about the relative quality of something, what you're really talking about is its purity. That would mean that Therians pick out and devour this pure malevolence.
Yeah.
But malevolence by its very nature is impure. Therefore, for some person or creature to become a Therian, they'd need to be responsive to a purity of impurity. Surely few could ever meet such a stringent criterion.
So we don't need to worry so much?
Oh, but I think I know someone who fits that description. Perhaps a certain succession of top exorcists who have tried to suppress and purify the spread of malevolence.
You don't mean...
It's just a concern. For now, at least.
Alright. Go and see with your own 2 eyes. That's the only way to learn about the world. You're right, I like books and all, but I need to explore on my own if I'm really going to learn it. If only students were as bright as you. So, I don't know if that Therian... Yeah, so basically that was just saying that the Therians they had only had 7 of the emotions. Velvet has 2 of them. 2 of the, types, so... Yeah. Should be something else up here? Towards the exit somewhere. Yeah, Gabbert Icefield, I think.
If only I could just use my power to seal Inominat.
Looks like you're raring to go, eh, Laphicette? Just don't be too eager to help, okay? You've got a bad habit of trying to play the good guy.
Oh no, I'm not a good guy. I'm a selfish, wicked little boy.
Oh, is that so?
But if you acknowledge your own selfishness, then it's something you've chosen for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Then we have that in common. Now, all that's left is to follow your own creed. Only that.
Besides, I'm a demon. Even if you were the worst of the worst, I'd be like, cool.
Thanks, Aizen. Thanks, Rokuro.
Velvet. Don't give up on Laphicette just yet, okay?
So, you were eavesdropping on us at the inn.
Heavens! I never knew a praetor to be so utterly shameless! All right, I was. But that's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is...
I know. No matter how selfish you are, life's empty without anyone to share it with.
Correct. She's got a point.
More than anything, I don't want to give up. Not on myself.
This will lead us to Mount Killaraz, which we're not going to right now. Can I leave here? Oh, am I locked into... I'm locked into Killaraz. I was gonna go do the Class 4 zone. I was gonna go do the Class 4 zone. I guess we'll do this really quick.
What is all this?
Oh, calm down. It's just steam.
Really? Oh, I get it. Mount Killaraz is melting the bottom of the glacier.
Of course. The heat and the cold are engaged in a futile war. Just like someone I know.
Why not worry about the path you're taking?
The path I'm taking? Oh, hot! Wait, beneath this ice...
Is boiling hot water.
How can you be so calm right now? One false step and we're poached!
Probably.
If you don't slip, you won't die.
For the Reaper, you're certainly optimistic.
Where's that famous apathy of yours today, Magilou?
Who cares about apathy? Especially when I got friends as depraved as you.
You called us friends. I heard it. Okay, I don't really want to fight too much. I want to go fight that Code Red. There's a Code Red demon nearby. It will actually give us the final, the hardest difficulty of the game. So I'm going to go unlock that really quick. Then we will call it a day. That's why I'm skipping all these enemies. I'll probably fight these enemies when I start stream next time. I'll start to fight them. Yeah, Guyberg Icefield 2 is really small. As you can see right there, that dungeon is already Mount Killaraz. We have like 5 minutes left in the stream. Well, chat, this is like the worst Code Red in the game. I will explain why. It has some resistances. It is resistant to everything. Every single element of the game. The only effective way to beat it, in my experience, there's probably other ways to beat it, but I always turn the difficulty to simple because it's literally a nightmare. If you do not turn the difficulty to simple, you will like, it'll reflect all your attacks. It's really like the worst dire foe. Not dire foe, Code Red Demon, that's what I meant to say. It's really just the worst Code Red Demon. Also, how many cat's chests did we, open? 31. We need 6 more. We probably found them all. There's probably one in Killaraz, I would assume, and that's probably the final one. I will show you what I mean.
A foe worth killing.
Yeah, see, it's resistant to every single element. See, if you try to hit it, it will reflect. This is like really... It's really like, really stupid. Like... That is why we are going to turn it to simple. Because I have not found an effective way to beat this thing. Other than turning it to simple. We do get chaos mode for this. So, definitely worth doing. So why am I lobby set?
If I'm in this 100%.
Actually, we played as... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll probably think about who I want to play as
Right.
next stream. So we'll stay as lobby set for now. Where'd it go? Do I have to, like, re-leave the room? But yeah, that Code Red Demon is not fun. It's really bad. On normal difficulty, every other difficulty it's like, hey, you just turn it to simple, it's super easy. Every other difficulty it's like, hey, get reflected. Like, you can't touch it. Like, I've read that you can get master skills to reflect damage back to it, but I've never actually seen that work, so I'm just gonna take the easy route and do simple mode, which is what I always do. It's one fight, it's not a big deal. So now it takes damage, because simple mode removes resistances. Just Mystic Art this fool. There we go.
I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
Lunatic's Vented unlocks Chaos difficulty. Final difficulty of the game. We are playing on Chaos now for the rest of the playthrough. So now we have Chaos difficulty. We will definitely do that from now on. Let's go back to that save point. We're gonna wrap up. We are at a good time to wrap up. I might spam some cooking for like the last 3 minutes of stream. Just to get Velvet's cooking level to level 20. Should be pretty close, but I want to try getting it level 20 sooner rather than later. Cook and eat. Where are you, Velvet? Do I have the most of? This.
If you like it, I had fee
Level
taste
19.
It.
We're so close.
I had fee taste it. I had fee taste it. Done. It done. It done. It. I had fee taste
done.
it. I had fee taste it. So I know it's good.
Chaos in the sky. Exactly.
Done. It's done. It's done. I had fee taste it. I had fee taste it.
Yes, you
If
did.
you like it, I can make it again.
Alright, so the skip doesn't proc till a certain story segment. But we have gotten Velvet's cooking to level 20. You know what? Do a little more just in case.
I guess you never forget. I guess you never forget how to. I guess you never forget how to cook.
There we go. So that way, when it procs, it should have no problem proccing. Do I have life bottles? Let me just do like one fight on Chaos. So Chaos is obviously the hardest difficulty, and we'll get very, very nice equipment. Do one fight.
I don't think we have a chance.
Get burned.
Here. Gaze upon my fiery mirrors. I won't go easy on you. Crushing weight. Rendon slash Terran mash. Dark Fang. Kaleidos, I'll help you.
Just give me a Chaos Bloom. I'll consider it worth it. There we go.
The light of virtue. The dark of vice. Joining chaos. Chaos Blue.
Hey, there's Chaos again.
Did it.
You mind?
It looks like no one is injured.
Hope has daggers. Give me one more fight game.
A foe
Gaze
worth
upon my
killing.
fiery mirrors.
I forgot you could just spam the cooking, so get the cooking level to level 20. As long as you have the ingredients, it really isn't that difficult. I forgot you can do that. So it's actually insanely easy. It is I. Come on. There were a lot of cutscenes today, which is why I'm going a little bit over 7 hours. I want to make it easier to edit these. Lots of cutscenes is nice, but it's going to make editing a nightmare. It's like Persona all over again.
We're finished here. Let's go.
So we'll probably do one more fight right here. Oh, there's a chest right there. Might as well grab that so I don't have to grab it next time.
The sky. The snow. It's all red. So this is a scarlet night.
Pretty strange, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's not like I'm happy about it or anything.
If you're worried about Laffy or Celica, you don't need to be. I was just wondering what makes the moon turn so red.
They say the Crimson Moon is a gate to beyond, and it's proof of humanity's sins.
A sign of sin, huh? Maybe the moon drinks up the innocent blood spilled by the wicked.
My, it would take a wicked mind indeed to come up with something like that.
Please, don't say such frightening things.
A scarlet night occurs whenever a full moon is in a certain position. The land and the moon pull at each other, and Earth Pulse energy spills into the sky, turning it red.
Yes, and the amount of power is said to create enough mana to affect even an Empyrean.
So that's why the ritual is done on a scarlet night.
But the world of humanity is violent, and the Earth Pulse is stained with all the blood spilled throughout history. So Rokuro's theory might have hit a little closer to the truth than expected.
Oh, a wild guess hits the mark.
Don't get used to it.
It sure does look grim, though.
Yeah.
Oh, the Grimwald Nox. Lavaset said it, not me. He's Nine's Grimwald Nox. You know, we might as well go to Killer Ross, chat. We're basically... In my defense, I didn't expect this field to be so short. We might as well go to Killer Ross, and next stream we can just dive straight into the Volcano Dungeon. I did not expect this field area to be so short. That's why I was like, yeah, we're gonna wrap up like right when we get to the field. I didn't expect it to be so small, though. It is I. Hey, Velvet, way to steal my thunder. By the way, thank you, chat, for sticking through 7 hours. I'm astounded. Cannot imagine being able to watch a streamer for 7 hours. The only other time I had this long stream was Cold Steel 2's. Not finale, because it wasn't the actual ending. But that Cold Steel 2 stream is the only time I've ever had a stream this long. I'm shocked I was able to go for this long, but hey, I was. Is there a save point here? It'd be— oh, there is. Perfect.
I can feel a powerful Earth Pulse flowing inside it.
It looks like we can reach the core from there.
Alright, perfect. Let's grab this chest and go to that save point. Hopefully this works with times. I'll have a little bit of editing room. That's a new sash for you. Plus 15 art attack. Eh. In this game I have main Velvet. I don't really have a main in this game. I play everyone. I have favorites. I have a favorite who I like to play. I have favorites on who I play as. I don't have a main per se. I really just play everyone. I'm like an intermediate Tails player, so I switch a lot. Like I'm one to like switch. But you know. Technically not 7 hours watching. Yeah, but you got here at like what, the 2-hour mark? So you watched for 5 hours. That's still really appreciated on either way. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. My goodness, 7 hours. Crazy. But I chose to it. Unlike Cold Steel 2, where the game locked me in the cutscenes, I chose to go this long, and I don't regret it, because this was really good, really fun. I love Berseria. But yeah, those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you all enjoyed. You guys get 21 videos, 21 YouTube videos of this game for the stream. But yeah, when we come back next time, we will hit up Killer Roz immediately. So, the way this is gonna pan out for the rest of the game, we're gonna do Killer Roz in its entirety. Once you do Killer Roz, you get the final dungeon unlocked. Once we have the final dungeon unlocked, I want to get all the color variants. But yeah, I'd like to get all the color variants before doing the final dungeon. So we might go to the final dungeon, we might not. It depends how long the color variants get. Either way, we'll definitely do Killer Roz, and we're going to do everything until the final dungeon at the minimum. And knock out some color variant side quests and all that, and probably some other side quests, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know, like 2 to 3 streams the playthrough is done, maybe. I would say more 3, because I don't know how much it's going to take for like side quests and minigames and stuff, but the main story, I think 2 streams, and then the main story is done at the minimum. But that'll be it, yeah. We'll do Horizon tomorrow, probably, and then I think, I might stream Friday. I'm going to try my best, but Friday's a weird day for me. So if I don't stream Friday, I'll probably stream Saturday or Sunday. Because my weekend is open, I'll probably stream Saturday or Sunday. The next Berseria stream is either going to be Friday or Saturday. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.